I'd like to tell you a story about my friend Annie. This is Annie.
Catherine Collins had no idea her firstborn child, Grayson, had autism until he was 2 years old.
There were definitely things that were not typical, but little things.
When Grayson stopped speaking after his little sister Evelyn was born, they got the diagnosis.
It doesn't feel like your world anymore, and everything is kind of crashing.
1 in 68 children have an autism spectrum disorder.
Heather Hazlett says the challenge is early diagnosis because certain behaviors may not show up until later. So her research team focused on babies' brains.
Looking at very, very young children, so infants that are at high risk for autism.
The 10-year study at the University of North Carolina looked at the MRI brain scans of more than 500 infants. What they found was that the brains of babies who later went on to develop autism were much bigger in size.
By the time they're 2 or 3, their brain volume is much greater than children that are just typically developing.
Hazlett says the study was 80% accurate in identifying which children were going to end up on the spectrum.
So that kids can enter into treatment and get interventions just as quickly and as early as possible.
Catherine enrolled her daughter in the study, but she didn't develop autism. She wishes they had known earlier with Grayson.
We would have resources available to us immediately.
Giving children with autism the support they need to grow and thrive. I'm Marty Salt reporting.